A word of warning. This is a show featuring adults, using adult language, and discussing adult themes. You have been warned.
Hello and welcome to Bucharest After Dark, a show where we peel back the curtain on the masquerade, our players, their characters, and everything else that goes on in Bucharest After Dark. We invite all players to join us as we get to know everybody a bit better, we ask a bit more intimate questions, and see what happens in Bucharest. So,
But I'll protect you while you're here. I'll keep you safe while you're near. Your safety is my career. I'll make your troubles disappear. Bucharest After Dark is a city that will leave its mark. If you're brave enough to disembark, I'll be your guide and your patriarch.
welcome back. We are joined today by one of our more veteran players, Daria. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
So, why don't you tell the people a bit about yourself?
So I am 20. I almost said 19. I haven't been 19 for a while.
Almost a year now.
Almost a year. I'm 20. I'm a student being slowly killed by uni. The vampires might be the option. Might be. Also, cosplayer, which is another full-time job that I wasn't expecting to be a full-time job.
But you are having fun with both, right?
Yeah.
Fun and challenges.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So, apart from Vampire, have you been playing other TTRPGs?
I tried playing D&D. I tried that twice. Once the game did not leave the group chat. The other time, it was actually with you guys when Ellie found about D&D and had the game.
In character, which was
In
amazing.
character, yeah.
True.
But the logistics of D&D, they lose me.
So, when did you get introduced to VTM?
At one random book fest,
Okay.
when I met one of my favorite authors.
Was he one of your favorite authors then already?
Yeah.
You had read?
I've been reading his books for I think a year or two at that point. So yeah, when he said, "Hey, I'm planning to have this D&D type of shit, but with vampires, and it's easier," and I was like, "Great! Where is it?" Probably at Geek Hub. Amazing.
That was... Were you here already?
Yeah.
We got the information from backstage. He was here already. Okay. In case you didn't figure out already, we are talking about our lovely storyteller who is also an author. He owns a publishing house, so he does a lot of cool stuff, and we love him for it. So yeah. So what do you like more about Vampire as opposed to other experiences with D&D, as you said?
I love that as a base, all the characters have something in common, from the very beginning, given the fact that they're all vampires. Mm-hmm. And even though it's easier to get to know the character and build a closer relationship between players, I think, because we all have our different challenges, so depending on the clan we are and what our backstory is, but at the very base we're all driven by the beast, and we can understand at a primary level that we can see that the others are the same.
Sure. So was Azra the first ever character you made?
Yeah, I am very attached to Azra.
What was the motivation behind Azra? I mean, obviously you're not the white dreadlocked Egyptian, so where did that come from?
The motivation was very funny. I was actually building Azra for my 12th grade arts and design final essay. And he was supposed to be a he and to be an OC that appeared in my final work. So when Andrei said, okay, start thinking of a character, I was already like working on Azra's design for weeks at that point, and I'm just gonna use him. Let's make sense of why he would be a vampire and how to integrate them in the story.
So do you refer to Ezra as a him, her, she, they, them? Ezra.
They them is the most accurate in my head because again I spend weeks doing a lot of research and sketches. I automatically go to he, but canonically they're a girl. They're
We shall learn more of that soon. So, what kind of characters do you usually find yourself playing? Do you like to go with stuff that's more similar to you, more different?
I think I have 2 characters so far, and they're like polar opposites. Because, oh yeah, well, I didn't make Sasha now, did I?
We asked the ghosts in backstage to please refrain from interrupting as often.
Yeah, but these 2 are like the ones that I play the most.
Which are the characters you resonate with most then? How do you find yourself closer? Do you find yourself closer to like Azra?
Okay, Azra was made at least mentally in my image because it was my first character, so I'd said let me find something easy and familiar to work with, so I won't have to think, I would do this in this situation, but what would the character do? So
you played partly yourself, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Good to know. Whenever I need to ask you something serious, I can just ask Ezra. So, if you had to choose a clan that's like closest to your personality type, what would that be? Of the vampire clans?
It's a Tremere.
It's a Tremere?
Yeah, it's a Tremere.
Okay. How come? Like, do you find like the occult aspect more interesting? The
occult aspect, sure. Myths, as I've been raised with myths as story. Oh my god. At bedside stories. So the occult part of it, it's very attracting. Also, it's the fact that before I go into any kind of situation, being either a confrontation or just whatever it is, I want and I need to know like the most amount of details. I need to know everything about it before I can confidently go in and say or do something.
Okay, so you are a Tremere. In that case, when faced with a situation in real life, how do you find you like sort it out? Do you fight it? Do you seduce it? Do you run from it? Do you panic? Do you cry? We've had a lot of answers.
If it's a situation that I wasn't expecting, it's definitely gonna throw me off. And I'll have a second of like, oh, fuck. I did not have this prepared in my calendar. Fuck. But then I will try to reason it out.
Okay. So you are a Tremere.
Let's say Isa is like inside, I'm like, oh, I want to punch this motherfucker. But I can't because I'm a nice person. So Isa is my outlet to do that.
Seems very reasonable. Then let's try and visit the Nosferatu corner for a bit.
Okay.
Do you have, or any of your characters have, any secrets that you wouldn't want the others to know?
Oof.
It can be anything. You don't have to tell us the secret, but you can hint at it.
I have to think about it because with Isa, like, you all know her deepest desire is to find her sister, and that's no secret. She has done some questionable things to when she was still a human to find more about her sister, but I wouldn't call them like deep dark secrets. So with Issa, not necessarily.
What about Azra?
Well,
Let's open that book, shall we?
yeah, Azra definitely has a lot of secrets and a lot of shit they found out through research that they're keeping under the rug.
Very good. Okay, then, can you tell us what your thoughts are on the season 1 finale? Where the story left off.
Oh, I loved it and hated it at the same time because it was such an entertaining few hours. A lot of things were going on. We got to see a lot of our old characters coming back, though we thought they were lost. Well, so that was amazing. A lot of nostalgia going on. However, as Issa, it's attached of Nova the most out of the
players here.
out of the players. Yeah, when she disappeared, she already had Maria taken from her. She has her human friends, her anchors, away from her because she can't reveal that she's still alive. And when Nova also went missing, touched her like very deeply, and the fear that everyone she starts loving, it's going away.
Yeah. So then, can you tell us in this moment, since you've lost so many people, what's Issa's priority? Is it go after her sister or go after Nova?
Right now it's Nova, because as she got used with the vampire world, she still hopes that her sister is alive. Because, well, if humans took her, it's like the probability of her being alive, it's like higher. But when she entered the vampire world and she saw how much killing she has done in a few weeks, days, yeah, not even weeks, yeah, she's not that sure her sister is alive anymore, and she does not want to find that for sure.
Okay. Then, since this is your answer, can you tell us now, clear and on the record, is Issa in love with Nova?
That's a very good question,
And we'll
I
leave it
don't
at that.
know.
We'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll get more answers about that. And we invite you all to join us in Bucharest After Dark.
Bucharest After Dark is a city that will leave its mark. If you're brave enough to disembark, I'll be your guide and your patriarch. There is danger around every corner.
I'm wiggling my butt if I want to.